25th of August 2026. Today's song is Japanese Boy. Now I've heard it, but I don't know the song. It's an old one. Oh, self-note again, the past again, Gemini again, so twins, decisions, communications, and 12th house of victims and martyrs. This is getting old now, isn't it? But somebody's not catching up yet. Maybe it's all of us in the Western world anyway. Let's have a look. So the Chariot, we want it upright because we need to take back control of our lives. We need to work as a team. We're not going to get through this otherwise. And there it is. We're pulling in different directions. We're not working as a team. We're not on the right track. Problems with vehicles, maybe. Be that your body or your car, whatever. Your push bike even. Oh, damn it. A Japanese boy. Maybe something's going on in Japan. Oh, gee. Should we really do this one? What the hell? Okay. Well, somebody's world's falling apart, and it's a hard lesson to learn. Sagittarius, patience, balance, but it's learned through a life of hard knocks. We've got some sort of emotional catastrophe because the Ten of Cups is reversed and they're all empty. The 14 is Tony, Philip, Emily, Kerry, Iris perhaps, the flowers irises and the rainbows. And it's positive, so we hang on to that 14 because it's the only positive we've got. Defeat in a battle. It's not the war, but it is a battle. But we do have options and we have to keep our dreams alive. 7 months, 6 days for defeat, 10 months for emotional drainage. Unreliable, unpredictable friends, finances, stability, career, Taurus energy, unable or unwilling to speak, as born in the year of the rabbit. Libra energy, doctors, priests, lawyers giving bad advice, misdiagnosis, that was in the song yesterday. Michael, a violent man. Gone off track. These are not your people, this is not your tribe. There are those who see what they're shown, and those who will never see, and that's what caused this. Lesson learned, these aren't your people. 6 years, 10 months, 6 days, 7 months, and a violent man, and someone who spends money like water. So let's have a look, see if we can clear some of this. Sagittarius and Gemini are the main ones. So Uranus in Gemini, which is rebellion. Midheavens in Gemini. No sign of Sagittarius. 4th house, firm and family life. Well, that narrows it down, doesn't it? So the family then we've got small amounts of Taurus and Libra. Venus is in Libra, so love and abundance. Chiron is in Taurus, so that's healing. Second house is Libra, so your values, your worth. Trouble with Libra is a bit see both sides of an argument. Yeah. Okay then. So it's all about learning a very hard life lesson. But you will come out stronger on the other side, which that's the only card that's given us the hope we need. Because we're not going to have much of it. And people are going to be telling us negative things, harsh words. There he is again. Refusing to take action. He doesn't do what he says he's going to do. No mouth and no trousers. Aries energy. Impotent. Unable or unwilling to take action. And trying to control. Greed, control and stubbornness. Where's Aries? Neptune. The muck of the swamp. Saturn the truth. Secrets in Neptune coming out. Pallas. In the 8th house of death and rebirth. So someone is holding on to this situation where they don't even meant to be for you. Something past its sell-by date. Alice is stubborn. Refusing to let go. A decision to be made. They've got you by the short and careless. It's emotional, physical, mental, spiritual blackmail, and you can't win that. 2 weeks. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. There's gossip, possibly an awkward fire sign, immature energy, children, the past, childhood trauma from the past, people coming back from the past that are bad news. They're not your people. Yeah, they're reiterating it, not your team. Something wasn't meant to last. You made it last by hanging on to it. You should have let go. It was perhaps meant to last a short period. Maybe university failure. But these are not your team. There's red lights, red flags all over this. No major arcanas. There she is again. Finances, career, no. Failed new businesses, failed opportunities, failure. And this could be a marriage. You need to speak your truth. It's Taurus energy again now in a major way. It's knowing your worth, knowing what you value, not selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles, because they aren't even there now. So you sold your soul for something material, and now that's gone. Teachers, schools, religion, Catholic, neck and throat, Sam and Peter, Mark, Diane, 5 and 23. Blessed 3 times. You will be blessed 3 times once you get rid of this energy, because you have to take action. You have to be passionate, unlike that guy and that guy. You need to take action. One day, the said time was running out. It's a very short period of time. You have to take action and make a decision and speak your truth and tell the world what you believe to be true. It doesn't have to be other people's truth. It's your truth. Be honest with yourself and have integrity. Don't sell your soul for the shiny baubles that aren't going to be there. There's losses all over this. You've been defeated. You cannot win. Yeah, Aries in the big major cards now. It's their way or the highway, so they're being stubborn, they're being greedy, they're trying to control this, they're trying to hang on to something with bleeding fingertips that was never meant to stay. 4 or 31, negative energy, head and face injuries, possibly from this violent man. Lack of success, lack of protection. The Emperor's new clothes. Betrayal. Your cup is empty. There's nothing left to give. 1 month. Miscarriages, perhaps. Mental illness. Somebody still sat on the fence after all that. Another Libra energy. Wanting the cake and eating it. You can't have it all, you're going to have to let go of something. You can't move on when you're dragging the baggage of the past with you. You'll sink the boat. You're up Sheep Creek without a paddle, simple as. Now we said, Aries is in the 8th house of death and rebirth. Scorpio there. Somebody wants to stay in the comfort zone. That's all it gets in. Stubborn as hell. And it's going to get them nowhere. They'll lose everything anyway. Putting off the inevitable. It's in the 3rd house of communication, which we've got there with Gemini. Yeah. The birth of a child or a gathering. 9 months. So, terminations of pregnancies, possibly, or termination of something that you thought you could create. There's delays in travel, there's issues with inheritance, there's problems with the family tree. 21. Somebody has no self-respect, no self-esteem. They'll put up with anything just to stay where they are. Selling the soul to the devil. 20 and 21. Bob and Dean. Harry, Henry, Audrey, Nick and Helen, Terry, Gary, Sandra. 20, 21, 13, 4 and 31, all negative. Somebody's grieving the past, dwelling in the past, and they can't let it go. Build a bridge, get over it. Get off the cross because we need the wood. Stop crying over spilt milk. The past is over. The future's not promised. You've got to learn to live in the now. So, South Node is the past. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. It's in Gemini. The soul has learned how to communicate and to question. Now it must find a way to live by its beliefs with integrity. There. Live by your beliefs with integrity. Can't say it any plainer than they have. The soul has been seeking a oneness, but confused this with atonement, and can now move beyond karma. So maybe they stayed somewhere because they felt obligated. They could move beyond that now. There is no obligation left because, I believe, someone maybe have found out about paternity of a child. So, let's have a look. Oh, that someone lost a child, or that someone terminated a child, or someone blocked their new beginning deliberately so they couldn't leave. They planned it so that they'd be stuck, which is even worse. Control. Physical strength, speed, untamed potential. There's your untamed potential. A time of great energy, health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding and wisdom. So finally you understand that you were living a lie in some way, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. Urus. Looks like the letter N. I don't know why it's a U because it's done like that. And it is the number 2, the masculine power. Taurus the bull. So they've got it there, all there. Possibly even the ox. I was born in the year of the ox. So it's the wild, fierce beast possessed of great horns, formidable ranger of moorland. It fights with its horns, its best is courage. So that could say Aries. Inclement weather, ancient and primordial, prehistoric power. So some power that you left in the past, you need to take back control. It's also the mother goddess, and conforming. Thursday, a storm ahead. Powerful energies are at work when this rune appears. If you require added vitality, this is a good omen. However, you must treat this power with respect and caution, or its wild nature may cause you to regret the fact that you chose to use it. The violence. After all, it is fairly easy to goad a bull into charging, but it is not a simple matter to stop it. So once you do kick off, they won't be able to close you down. This rune associates with courage and great strength, means that it is certain that you will overcome these obstacles, but brute force will not be enough to see the changes through. You also have to use your intelligence to harness the power and use it wisely. It is considered good for healing, giving strength to those who have been ill, and hastening recovery. Urus may also indicate a rise in status, but first make sure you're not biting off more than you can chew. Somebody has bitten off more than they can chew, because this rise in status is not happening because the chariot has failed. The family unit. Integrity, truth, values, worth. Somebody's hiding from it. Courageous intent, there is none, it's cowardice. So it's in reverse. You have to find it from somewhere. This is the root chakra. It's at the base of your spine. Get some backbone, is what they're saying. Courageous self-intent. Stop being a pussy. Courage is not limited to bold and daring acts. In fact, the most elusive courage is found within your very self. It's the ability to dig deep and not only find but listen to your own wisdom. The next step is to trust it and act accordingly. This is the truest test of blind faith and is what courageous intent is really about. You are surrounded by hurt and frustration. There you go. Hurt and frustration. It's like there's a war raging. Yeah, there is a war around you, and you have no idea where to go next. In the midst of the battle, you have become accustomed to taking instructions and doing as you're told, even when it's against your own better judgment, and as a result, you've disconnected from your inner voice that you used to depend on. You used to be really good at listening to your inner wisdom, but lately you have lost the confidence, and when you do listen, you doubt the message. Get back to trusting your own feelings. You will feel better for it, and it will always hold you in good stead. Trust in yourself again, because this is one situation where you are definitely right. Maybe some doctors put you on a prescription that doesn't agree with you. See how you feel without it, if it's safe to do so. Yeah, number 5. Change is coming. The spiral dancer. You may feel that you have to go backwards. You're not going back. You're going around and up. The spiral dancer. So that 5 is very important because the Hierophant, the Pope, Catholic person, wherever he's gone, Taurus energy, is number 5 and 23. So they don't do it for no reason. So it seems you're getting caught out of breath, going in the wrong direction. Yes, you are. Sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune. Yeah, the Emperor, do as you're told. That you find yourself out of step with everyone else. Perhaps now is the time to regroup, sit down and rest for a while. So be patient until the rhythm calls you to dance again. The spiral dancer is a gentle one, so be still and know that you are always loved. If your question is about a relationship, do not be assertive. This is a time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead for now. Let them show you their true colours, so see how clever they are. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit out this dance, watch and observe. Be alert to be aware because they're going to give themselves away. The screen looks very dark. I don't know why. There it is again, the 25. You can't make this up. We got it yesterday, didn't we? The 25, a diary has been found or something, a calendar, something marked. Yeah, revealing something. 25 is today's number. You can't, if you didn't see it on camera, you won't believe it. So it's the Book of Shadows. Something going on in the dark, possibly. While there are many published books, each practitioner, so all of us, have a personal book, so diary. For Wicca, it is a tradition that great values individualism and rejects dogma, so they don't like being told what to do. The Book of Shadows is a tool, not a set of commandments. So this is a time to deepen your knowledge,
learn, including not limited to reading and seeking out teachers. There's a teacher there who will encourage you to think for yourself, put your study into practice through meaningful writes and spell work. Spell work is communication and thought. Knowledge, law, learning, walk the path of wisdom. How do you challenge authority? We must challenge authority because that is a leader that is no good. A bad leader. Doesn't protect, he doesn't serve, he's out for his own gains. Prosperity. Prosperity means you can't be your authentic self and you're a coward. If you was authentic and courageous, you're frightened of losing the prosperity. It's become too heavy a weight to carry. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye bye.